Hey, it's Jang here from JangBricks.com with a look at a 2014 LEGO Star Wars set. This is General Grievous's wheel bike, and it comes with 261 pieces. All right, so let's check out this wheel bike itself. First thing that it needs to do, it needs to roll. Does it roll? Yeah, it rolls pretty well. Got the section on the back you can use as a handle. You can actually angle it just a little bit, lean it in turns, still rolls. Okay, that's good. Interesting what they did here with the use of the center piece. They made it a clear version of that large Technic motorcycle wheel, and you actually build a belt that goes around it. Kind of looks like it's got claws on it, you know, kind of looks like it's got some sharp teeth. Not quite as dangerous looking as what we saw in the movie, but still pretty good. And you've got your cannons on the sides. Now, interestingly enough, I actually expected them to turn these two into flick-fire missiles. It's something that they've done on some Star Wars sets before. Actually shoot off the entire cannons to represent, you know, laser bolts. But instead they gave us a single remote firing flick-fire missile here. So you've got the activator here, so you can just shoot off one single one of those. And you know, it's just one. It's just something that you can actually shoot. So that's good for the kids who actually want to play with this thing. But another big, really important thing with the Grievous wheel bike is that it'd be able to stand up. So you can see that they've got the what look like legs all folded up under here, and indeed those will open up, those will open up, this folds out, this folds out. Then let's take these little toe pieces, turn those out, bring these around, and there you go, the walking form. That was a pretty good transformation. Look at this. The wheel can spin in the air like that. That's not bad at all for an actual set. You know, I've seen some mocks out there that have been absolutely incredible and really realistic to what's in the movie, but they could not be made as sets because they just don't have the durability needed for kids to play with these things. But these just use the ball and socket joints right there, and that allows you to really angle these around so you can make the thing actually kind of lean forward in the front to be able to shoot down even. And yeah, that's pretty good. And oops, I appreciate that these pieces, which are fairly new, have been around for not too long, can rotate around, so you can always, depending, no matter what angle you use for the legs, you can always have the little toe pieces right down on the ground. I like that. This is pretty good, and yet it was easy to build. Here's a look at the latest rendition of Grievous himself, looking pretty darn realistic there. The arms leave a little bit to be desired, and still the way that they're attached, you know, especially the upper arms, but you can see you've got a white color now. It actually looks a little bit off-white because it's printed over gray, or painted over gray. I don't know, it just looks slightly creamy. A little bit more than it would be just for a regular plain white color. You've got the hilts in the metallic color. You've got print on all of the arms. You can see that, the kind of creamy white color there. Good detail in the eyes, and you still have the same articulation that we've had before with the head and neck being all together as one. You've got no articulation down here, but you can bend him at the waist or at the hips up and down, so the legs will move up and down, and the arms, the upper arms, can rotate inward and out, while the inner arms just go up and down. So here's a better look at it from the side, so you can see that the blade goes up, or the arm goes up, comes down, and then the outer arm goes in and comes out. And here's the latest rendition of Obi-Wan from Episode 3, and he's got both of his weapons here that were used in that final battle with Grievous. He's got the blaster, which he hates to use, and he also has the electro staff that he picked up from one of the guards. And take a look at that print from the back. He also does have an alternate face on that head, and there that is now, just the more mean and angry version. One last thing I wanted to do here was give you a look at Grievous actually seated in his wheel bike, so you can see exactly where he sits and kind of the angle of his body. You can bring all the arms in pretty close, so it really looks like he's controlling the bike It doesn't just have his arms flailing about, so it looks good from all angles, fits right in there very nicely. I liked the wheel bike in episode 3, but the big deal here is that this is a dramatic improvement over the first wheeled bike that LEGO brought us in 2005. It's way more realistic, and I feel like it's more playable because you can rotate the legs around more with the ball joints used here, and the figures are good. Also, the price per part is right where it needs to be. So I'm happy with this one, and I'm looking forward to hearing your thoughts about this set. Please feel free to either agree or disagree. Doesn't matter either way. If you like the set or if you dislike the set, let your thoughts be known. That's what the comment section is all about. Your feedback is always appreciated. Thanks for watching this video, and stay tuned for the next.